Hello learner, look at to here. It's a spine, it's a central nerve system, okay, which is a short form is CNS, okay, that is a made by a brain and a spinal cord, okay. It's the spinal cord. How many bones is here? Hope you know that. So if you want the look at above point is written to here and read it. Spinal cord. Our point is reflex action, okay. So that is a reflex action is controlled by a spinal cord. That's why it's under to a spinal cord. Okay. First of all, just break out these the word and understand the one by one they are the sense. So it's easy to understood that a reflex action. So what the mean of the reflex? Reflex means ability to quick. Ability to quick and action. Okay, that is we when we are act without a thinking, that known as a reflex action. Okay, reflex action, that means it's a sudden, unconscious, involuntary, automatic response to a stimulus. Okay, let's let's decode these the word. Sudden, that means a thing which has happened within that the second. Unconscious means without the thinking, where our brain is not processed properly. And involuntary, that means self the automatic generated respond to a stimulus. First of all, just look at that the word is a stimulus. Okay, if you have remember a plant which is in your class 8 maybe or a 7th, that is a pitcher plant. Okay, that the pitcher plant which can't be respond without that the insect, which can't be the response without the insect. Okay, and next one, that the insect is for a pitcher plant act as a stimulus. Okay, so insect, it's a insect is as a stimulus. Okay, and when the leaf are just shut down themselves, it's a their action, it's their action. Okay, next one, if you remember that touch me not, do you have an idea about the plant touch me not? They are do a same thing with us, like when we touch, when we are touch them, okay, they again do a action and close the other leads to their midrib. So we are stimulus, we are stimulus for a touch me not plant. Okay, that's why they generated a action and just close the other leaves towards the midrib. Okay, hope it's clear to you. So here the next point is reflex action controlled by spinal cord. As you know that it's a control by spinal cord. Okay, look at the next point. Few example is here, like a watering of the mouth. That means when your mouth is generated a saliva to for the spicy food towards the roadside. Next one is the immediate withdrawing a hand from a flame. It is another example of the reflex action. We can't be the wait for okay, just when our hand is properly burned, then we are the withdraw that. No, When we touch that the hot the pen and suddenly we are just to take out our hand from there. What the reflex are? Okay, look at here. The next point is our reflex are. Reflex are connection be made between the input nerve and output nerve. Input nerve and output nerve. That is impulses. It it totally depend upon the impulses. Okay, what is the impulses? Impulses is the input. Input, what is the input? Do you have an idea? Input is a stimulus. Input is stimulus. Okay, it's a stimulus. And what is the output? Output is our action. Output is our action. Okay, so between them, the reflex are formed. Clear? So here the next point is reflex are formed in the spinal cord itself. It's formed itself. That's okay. But how do they are the follow the path? They follow the path of the stimulus and then the action. Okay. That sense like that when it's a hot pot. Okay. And when you touch with it your hand. Okay. I'm not good in the drawing, but look at here. When we touch it, so sudden generated a sense that order us to remove or the withdraw our hand from this pen. Okay, so that the sensation, that the first of all the sensation is the input. The sensation is a input. Okay, and withdrawing our hand is a output. Withdrawing our hand is a output. Okay, so both the work or the action is happened within the single path, within the within a path, within a path which is known as a nerve system. Okay, that is in a single way the input is goes and the another way output is again do their work. So it's known as a reflex R. Clear? Hope it's clear to you. And look at here, the example of it is immediate withdrawing, immediate withdrawing a hand from a flame. It's a very basic example, and you can be the definitely relate with it. Okay, take care. Bye bye.